Hey y'all. This is an absolute emergency meeting. Everyone, please be seated, present, and accounted for. We we are here. We're at Act 2. Beyoncé has released Act 2, Cowboy Carter. Today, at the end of my workday, I just checked Reddit. Also, first I have to say big shout out to the Beyoncé subreddit for being the funniest community, the most supportive, the in with the Delulu. Like I would have like burned every bridge of all like friendships I have in real life if I didn't have that subreddit to just like as an outlet. It's bad enough like I talk about it enough with people who are not as invested, but like thank God for that subreddit. Okay, so then I checked the subreddit and I noticed that the master threads for the whole album, along with each song, like as I was looking, they were appearing. I was like, okay, they're just getting ready. And then I looked at the comments of the master thread and it said basically that the release was not midnight of like LA time or whatever. It was based on location. It was a localized midnight release. And guess where in the world it was already fucking midnight? New Zealand. So I hopped on Tunnel Bear. I transported myself to New Zealand. I couldn't help myself. As it's been said, it's not a leak if it's legitimately released in those countries. It's not a leak. Different time zones exist. So this video is not a review per se. It kind of is, but it is more my first reactions because I did just one listen through at my desk just because I couldn't handle the not knowing anymore. I couldn't handle the suspense. I had to know what this album was. And after this now, tomorrow when it does release, in my time, I already pre-ordered the vinyl, the white. I'll show you. Hey, Miss Carter. Okay, why am I searching pixels there? Okay, I ordered this one with the. I was gonna record a different album review tonight because I didn't think I would have been able to listen to Cowboy Carter until tomorrow morning. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get this one done with a clean mind. No, everything has been disrupted as the queen does. Okay, I got this one because first of all, I have a snake tattoo. These glasses are cool as fuck. I love the look in her eye. The little earrings, the hair, perfect. So I got that one. And I didn't like any of the, I didn't want a CD. So then I just separately purchased this white t-shirt. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't like obsessed with either of the t-shirts, but I was like, I have to get a t-shirt. Then this woman yesterday dropped this t-shirt, which is KNTRY country. Cunty country. I don't want to have to make another order because, first of all, the taxes and the shipping are criminal. I know it's not her fault, but it's criminal. But this t-shirt, it's like, I already regret with the Renaissance World Tour not getting the zip-up hoodie with like the laser boobies, the green laser boobies. Like, I really regret not getting that. It was also, I had spent a lot of money already at that time, so I made a smart financial decision. But you know who wouldn't be thinking about how much it costs right now? You know who doesn't remember how much the tour book cost, nor the t-shirt I got, nor how much I paid for tickets? I wouldn't even remember how much. So I'm trying to apply both logics to myself right now. Also the CDs, the CDs come with a additional song. I swear to God, before it said comes with bonus tracks, then it changed to includes additional song. So I'm so curious to see. I guess we won't know until people get their order, right? But I'm so curious to see, and because like part of me wants to order it also because, for example, like I've been on and these other releases of the from self-titled, like they're so hard to find, and it's so hard to know if you have like the original. So part of me wants, I don't have a CD player, I don't have a record player. I do have a record player, but it doesn't really play records very well. um it won't actually, if I buy the t-shirt, what's 70 more zloty. Okay, if you're not in Poland, 70 zloty for me feels like $70. Okay, it's not, it's whatever that is divided by 4. I don't know what that is. I have been ranting enough. Okay, I'm just so okay. I'm so excited. My initial overarching thoughts about Cowboy Carter. The reason why I didn't record myself through the first listen is I just wanted that moment for myself. That plus, I don't think it would have been very interesting to watch because I'm not about to play Beyonce's music, copyrighted music on this channel. It's just not happening. So I don't want to get striked. I don't want to ruin a good time. So I decided not to record myself. I know people like those kind of reaction videos, but I just also wanted this first listen just for me. But I wish I had at least recorded a little bit of my facial reaction because at one point I literally almost snapped my neck during spaghetti. Oh my god. The fact that it's called spaghetti. Spaghetti Western. Okay, the reason why I say this also isn't the full review is because I'm going to do a more in-depth review of the album with the references and the culture and the history. It's not something I could like even. It will take weeks at least. I want to know the album first, and that's the other thing is that I am so fucking excited to get to know this album. I am. When Renaissance released, I had given birth but 1 or 2 weeks prior. So the first time I listened to Renaissance, I was in the shower, finally like having a moment to myself. And I just never got that experience of getting to listen with both headphones in a quiet environment and really just soak it all in, which is fine. Like I had my own relationship with the album. But to be so present for such a release, it's like such a gift. And I am so excited to get to know this album because my first listen through, I was already noticing so much depth and layers and storytelling and instruments. And I'm also wondering if the booklet that maybe will come with it or not, I don't know, gives more story or context or what like merch she's gonna drop, but it's like she says, it's not a country album, it's a Beyonce album. The way she blended genres in individual tracks and then the themes going out throughout the whole album, and the fact that she was 5 years ago. This is not a new set of music. Miss Tina has been listening to this album. It's one of her favorite albums. She said on Instagram, "Oh, I've loved this album for so long. I'm so happy you guys are finally getting able to listen to it." Beyonce's mind. And I know we've all seen the clip of Brittany Broski. Beyonce! Beyonce! Because what? Can you imagine having already recorded this body of work and then touring Renaissance and just pretending like it doesn't exist. And like Jay-Z said, there are like hundreds of unpublished Beyonce songs that no one's ever gonna see. Okay. Thank you. Um, her mind and all the people that work with her, from the creative designers, wardrobes, the fact that she knows our jokes on social media, the raw, like, vocal talent, the work ethic, the fuck you she's saying to the music industry. Unmatched. Unmatched. I'm gonna go through my thoughts on each song. Okay, so what you're about to see is my unfiltered first thoughts that I was typing down on my phone as I was listening through my first time. So if you don't want any spoilers, I will see you later. But if you are interested in what I thought about the album, keep watching. Yeah, okay, let's go. All right, so 27 tracks. I don't even know what the runtime is. I was listening on YouTube from Beyonce's YouTube, okay, because I was in New Zealand today. Okay, song 1, American Requiem. My first thought when I heard this was like Prince. She's enunciating, singing like Prince. I was like, oh, Prince. Okay, a 5-minute intro song. It was like 5 minutes and 25 seconds or something. That is crazy. That is crazy. A 5-minute intro song. First, so this, I literally copied exactly what I had wrote in my phone notes. So if it doesn't make sense. First, I was to country, then I wasn't country. Oh, that's because I didn't spell to correctly. Yeah, so she says, first I was to country. Then I wasn't country enough. And yeah, so that's basically what she had shared on Instagram, is that, you know, this album came from a place where she didn't feel welcomed in the country world, country space. This, I think it's when she played with the Dixie Chicks, or the Chicks, I don't know. Yeah, they just called the Chicks now. I don't know. When she was playing on at the country live award, something like this. Then I said the end of this song is church, because the harmonies, the vocals, I think this is the one with the choir. It's just like, what a way to start an album. Okay, second one, there's a lot of speculation about this, whether it would have been Blackbird, the Beatles version, or Blackbird by Nina Simone, and it was the Beatles version. And the song starts, you have the click, the metronome in this ear, then you have the guitar in the right ear. So already you're just like sucked in, and I didn't know I needed Beyonce singing Blackbird. Like, it was like instantly, like, I just wanted to cry. I had a little bit of tears there. And I was reading today, again, from the Reddit, that Paul McCartney wrote this song for Black women at the time. It was, I didn't read exactly his quote, but it was like in the 60s, right, I think, and just for their struggle they were going through at the time, for Black women. And he said he didn't want to say it outright, so he said Blackbird instead. And he was at the Renaissance tour. Connections. The harmonies, yeah, the tempo in one ear and out the other, a guitar in the other. 16 Carriages, we know her, we love her. Also, but when you consider the fact that she wrote this song, she was 38, and I think the 16 Carriages is like 16 coach cars, or, you know, touring coaches. Yeah, really interesting. Protector. So yeah, as a mom, this was just like talking about how like I'm gonna um, lift you up so you're raised. You know that you're gonna do your own thing one day, but right now I'm your protector. I got you. I'm gonna give everything I have to raising you the right way. Oh, the line, the first time I saw your face was in your father's gaze. That got me also like, oh, so true. Like, you spend your time wondering, like when you're pregnant or even when your kids are young, like, what are they going to look like? Or mostly like when you're pregnant, wondering, what are your kids going to look like? And then, they're born and you see glimpses of your face or glimpses of your partner's face or their father's face. Um, but yeah, that was like, that's so sweet. My Rose. I love roses. Okay, so original, but I knew I was gonna like this song before. Like the vocals. I think I wrote this note so many times. Vocals. This one, it was so like high and it just scratched my ear in all the right places. It's like ASMR. I wrote, I can't believe we have this song, and I cannot wait to go because I'm not on the VPN right now. I cannot re-listen to these songs, so I just wanted to give myself like a little teaser, and yeah, because there's no way I'm staying up to listen to this song tonight. I would fall asleep during it, and I didn't want that. So tomorrow I will give it its like full listen, but I just said like I can't believe we have this song like this, and I felt that so many times during this album. Like this song fucking exists, and we get to listen to it, and it gets to become a part of me. I get to listen to this song so much. I get to listen to this album so much that it just like the way that I'm gonna light a candle. Sorry, we're going to church. The way that Renaissance is a part of me, is a part of me. And listening to these songs for the first time, like, oh my gosh, I get to start building my own relationship with these songs. And that's what happens, right? Like an artist, they make something. She held onto this for 5 years, and now she's like released it to us. Amazing. Smoke Hour with Willie Nelson. I also love the use of the stars. I love the all caps. Like, okay, coming from Ariana Grande album, Eternal Sunshine, where it's everything lowercase. Coming from Ariana Grande's album, where everything is lowercase, and now everything here is all caps with the star emoji. Okay, and Willie Nelson is spelled, it's KNTY radio. Cunty. Country. So good. Okay, speaking of Willie Nelson, I'm not from Texas, but I have family in Texas. And so I grew up every summer going to Austin, and I went to the Broken Spoke. And I saw his picture on the wall. That he goes there often. And my dad also said that he has like parties every year. And my dad went to one and he got to see Willie Nelson play like 4 years ago or something, a few years ago. Legendary. Like, what more can I say? Texas Hold'em, we know her, we love her. I'm also excited to see how 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em like blend into the album as a whole. Because I tried not to listen to them too much, that they had their own place in my mind. I wanted them to like when Break My Soul came out, I barely listened to it, I think, before Renaissance came out, because I wanted it to be like in the album for me. I think I listened to 16 Carriages and Texas Hold'em a little bit too much, but I think in time they will mold back into just being part of the album. Bodyguard. Okay, Julius. My first thought was, this is like, I don't know if it was like classic rock, classic something rock. There was just this like classic feel to it. So perfect for spring. And here's what I'm talking about, the blurring of genres. It goes from this like classic rock you or one way, and then it goes into this like super funky beat, just seamlessly, like melted butter on a stove. The 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 transitioning of genres. Only she could do it. So, because her voice is just like fits everything as well. Okay, everyone, like, I don't know how people knew, but people knew Dolly Parton was going to be on this album. People just knew. I don't know. People knew. Hey, Miss Honeybee. Okay, that's so offensive. Hey, Miss Honeybee. And then she was saying, I know, she said something. She was like, I know you had your struggles with a hussy with the good hair. And I had my own. Her name was Jolene. Could you be any more iconic? Oh my god, okay, so then we get into Jolene. Hey, Jolene. Goosebumps. Instant goosebumps. Full body goosebumps. Chills. Full body. The way Dolly Parton said, yes, you may change the lyrics. You may use the song. You may change the lyrics. In fact, I will even set up the song for you. This surprised me, actually. I thought Lemonade, I thought we were, water under the bridge. She ain't no diva. Jolene ain't no diva. So it really surprised me to have this like fresh, like, is Becky with the good hair still trying to like behind the scenes? Is she a real, like, I don't know. The way she changed the lyrics, what did she say? Okay, I think I passed out for a second with the chorus at the end. Okay, but I raised that man and I raised his kids. So whatever you think. And then she said, like, I know lots of people are interested in my man. I know everyone loves him, but he's mine. I raised him. The disrespect. I don't know how Jay-Z shows his face anywhere. I raised that man. I raised his kids. Okay. Daughter. I feel like this was the one that was kind of like a carryover of Daddy Lessons. But yeah, it came, she was like, someone was like on the floor in the bathroom. It seemed like there was like a much deeper story there. I want to get into it, but she said, yeah, really don't mess with me. Then at the end, I think she was speaking Spanish, but it sounded like this opera kind of, but I think it was Spanish. And then again, the genre blend. It felt like, I said Sistine Chapel, but it felt like any like super ornate, like European cathedral. That's the word I was looking for, is cathedral. It felt like standing in a cathedral and being so small and just looking up at the art around you and the paintings of the skies and the angels and just feeling so small but so connected to the beauty. Reminded me of like romanticism art, which is like usually a small person in the scope of fantastic, like awe-inspiring nature. That is what it felt like. Today I realized I didn't have alerts on my phone on Instagram for Beyoncé, and I quickly corrected that. And I'm so glad I did, because I saw this picture 30 seconds after it was posted. Because at this point, we had the track list when she posted this. The album wasn't released anywhere. So then this picture, she's like, I think she was in Houston, because it looked like she was at like the NASA like warehouse hangar. That was just my guess, because I saw some like wing shape in the back or something. And then there's pictures of her and Jay-Z with the Eiffel Tower in the background. bitch said I hopped a plane from Houston to Paris for the release because I can. I know she's having a release party right now. Like, isn't that crazy to think? What time is it? It's probably like 9:30, and it's 9:30 here. I'm guessing it's the same time in France. Anyway, Shabuzi. I didn't really know who Shabuzi is. I'm a fan now. Addressing, I said the genre cage, like the cage of, like, you can't put her in the cage of one genre. She said something about being a Virgo. The beat was trap. It's the Beyoncé Virgo trap shit. She said gang gang, and I was in this chair. I was in this room, and I was like, yeah, to the beat. Again, I cannot believe this song is real. I simply cannot believe this song is real. And she knows that this song, it's not just good. Look at her face. Spaghetti, okay? She knows. Jesus Christ. She knows. She altered timelines with this song. She knows she smashed together dimensions and created another Big Bang. There's probably 2 or 3 more black holes in our universe now. When you listen to Spaghetti, then you come back here and you tell me I'm wrong. Spaghetti, first of all, okay, spaghetti western, but it's so silly. She is so silly and having so much fun, being so unserious, and then to slap me across the face with what a good song this is. Alligator tears. I think I was still in shock from Spaghetti listening to this. The guitar melody, the vocals. Jesus fucking Christ. Smoke Hour 2, Willie again, there's a harmonica, and then I had the thought, like, did they smoke together? I hope so. Because she said something like, in one of the songs, something about the marijuana smoke brain. And then I was like, wait a second. Okay. Just for fun, the piano, dark. I felt like I was in like a saloon with this dark piano. She says, I am the man. I know it. On her King Beyoncé shit. Dark vocals. And as this song developed, I was like, this song is a prayer. Also could imagine it, you know, the meme of like the character who's everything's like, who knows that everything's gonna be okay, you know, the end of the movie scene where the music is playing, they're walking down the street, and you're like, they're gonna be fine. This. Also, she said, pray to, I couldn't figure out what the lyrics were at the end, so it sounded like pray to her, but I don't think so, but I just wrote God as a woman because I was not expecting Miley. I was almost dreading that there would be I don't even want to say it. Let's be controversial. Yeah, the brave. Okay? I didn't want there to be a Taylor Swift feature. I know they were friends. Okay? Or not friends. They were friendly, showing up at each other's tours, releases, you know. I didn't want it. This, though, this is the unexpected feature I can get behind because, the steel guitar, it's just so cute. And the way Miley would say a line and then Beyonce would say a line, and then they started duetting. It was like so classic country. It was just cute. It was just nice. Levi's jeans, Post Malone. I feel like Post Malone is made to be played on the radio. Pretty Little Thing, like MJ reference. Wear You Like My Levi's, hug that ass all day long. Post Malone. I love that this album had like collabs on it as well. Like I feel like it didn't fit so well. Like in Renaissance, I'm glad there wasn't any. The collab in Renaissance was like the DJ set, you know, those kind of things. I mean, there was Big Frida, there was Kevin J Prodigy, those kind of like, yeah, I guess those there were collabs, okay, but not like other like pop singers, these kind of things. You know what I mean? This song I feel like just has to be the next single on the radio. Like it's just so yeah, these collabs remind me of the ones from Self-Titled. Where there was like Drake, you know, Frank Ocean, these kind of things. Flamenco. I think everyone wanted Rosalia to be on this, but it's okay. The vocal layering. Yeah, I felt like the more I listen to this, the more like healing it will be. I feel like there will be a time where I just come back to this song to listen to that. My Rose and this one, I feel like there'll be a time I just come back and just listen to it on repeat. The Linda Martell Show. I'm not afraid to admit I don't know who Linda Martell is. Shall we investigate together? Linda Martell. Okay. Oh my gosh. That is cunty. That is cunty. Okay. Thelma by Nim. American singer, she became the first commercially successful black female artist in the country music field, the first to play the Grand Ole Opry. As one of the first African American country performers, Martell helped influence the careers of future Nashville artists of color. Born and raised in South Carolina. Country gospel. Okay, so I'm going to have to get into this. Singer, bus driver, teaching assistant. That gives me hope. 105. South Carolina. Ooh, Chicken Slaughterhouse. Okay. Okay, I can't get that distracted now. Is Beyonce in this yet? No. The Reddit guys are slacking. Okay. I wonder who is speaking. Is she still alive? Because maybe that was her. Linda Evangelista Martell. Okay. Okay, so maybe that was her in the. That's so cool. So why isn't it in the Wikipedia? CMT, that's what I was trying to think of, the Country Music Awards. That's where Beyonce was. Okay. Maybe that was her. She said something like unique listening experience, and I was like, yes. Charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Yeah. Immediately I was like, oh my gosh, it sounds so 60s. And I was like, wait, does it? And then it like really got 60s vibes. Why? Maybe that's, I don't remember why I said why. The smile, oh, yeah. You can hear the smile in her voice when she says, I'm a clever girl. Yeah. This music is so fun. Her voice at the end. Oh, because she did this like Elvis voice, and it was like a little bit deeper, and it was like, oh, first I was like, is that it? Yeah, I was like, that's her, but oh, that was so cool. Okay. Oh, Louisiana. I just remember there was like a eagle sound. I don't know why I said hawk. Maybe it was hawk. I was like there. I don't know how to make a sock sound. But it reminded me of not the blonded intros, but the blonded interludes. That was the word I was thinking of. Blonded interludes. And some of these songs are like pretty, like, are shorter, but most of them are full length 4-minute songs. Crazy. Desert Eagle. Okay, at this point I think I was just a little bit overwhelmed as we got into the end. I was like, I don't know how much more of this my brain can process. Desert Eagle, another funky beat. Do-si-do. Don't know if I spelled that right. Riverdance. Okay, I feel like Ireland is just coming up a lot. Maybe it's because I keep watching Brittany Broski and she wants an Irishman. Man. So everything now I see is like about Ireland. But guitar features. Oh, this is the one. I lost my mind again here because there's like the guitars and then it just, she has her like rap vocals here. Bounce that shit. It reminds me of 7-Eleven, but with like a cute country guitar. Like, it's just, I'm not okay. I'm not okay. This music, it's like, thank God she still has the desire and the drive to create. She doesn't have, like, she doesn't have to. I don't blame Rihanna for not making music anymore. That girl, like, put out so many albums, and, you know, Beyonce is a mother to 3. She's 40 is not old, but it's like, you know, she just, the way she loves, I'm gonna cry, the way she loves music, and she just, and like with Renaissance, you could really tell she just like really did it for us. Like, it just felt like she really wasn't, I mean, okay, I know capitalism, I know she's a businesswoman, okay, but she doesn't have to produce music like Renaissance and this album. You know, she could just make anything and people would buy it because she's so like vocally talented. But like this, I'm not black. I'm not from the country, the South. So this album is not like for me. It is in a way because it's, you know, about educating people and opening them up to new things. So I'm really happy to learn about people like Linda Martell. Like I never would have, you know, probably discovered her without this album. But oh my gosh, okay. I talked about this already. 2 Hands to Heaven. There was like this lo-fi beat. 2 Hands to Heaven, my whiskey up high. She said something about Arizona. I just imagine being like outside a house, like alone. I don't know. You were just having this like cathartic moment with yourself. 2 hands to heaven, 1 with your whiskey. Just, you know, being open and like, I don't know. Then I wanted to go to the desert to experience that. Tyrant. She got Dolly in here again. DA got that. DA got that. Giddy up, giddy up. Just relax, I got it. This was another one, like, she's like, don't fuck with me. This is another, like, Beyonce, we know too much. We know too much about your, you know, sex life. Tyrant, yeah. She's like, let me do all the work, okay? You just sit there. No hands. I got this. More stars. Okay, I didn't know at the time that this had Pharrell, but on Genius it said that it was featuring Pharrell because I wrote, not sure who's rapping there, singing, rapping. So many layers to the song. A switch up in the middle. Bucking like a mechanical bull. Look at that horse. That voice. Ooh. Sweet Honey Buckin'. This is one that Megan Thee Stallion posted on her story. And she's like, I have to know what Sweet Honey Buckin' is. Amen. Oh, this is the last song. Okay. perfect. Like, I love that she ended the album with a song called Amen, because it's like, let it be. Amen. The end. The choir from the first song came back in. There was a saxophone in the back, which is like a little bit, I can't help, but saxophones are just a little bit campy. Beautiful, beautiful, but a little bit campy. Loved it. It was perfectly placed there. Okay, so a cohesive wrap up to the album. And just set it up for a replay. Just go right back into the first track. At the end, I just sat there in silence, like, what the fuck did I just listen to? Who is this woman and her mind? I cannot wait to listen to this again. It just sounds so fresh, so crisp, so new, so inventive. And yet it's taking these familiar elements from everywhere. And yeah, I just said this like 5 times now. I cannot wait to just get into this album and listen to it like a few times and just get to know it and let it change me. And thank you, Beyonce. Okay, we have a few minutes. I don't know why I say that like I got really lucky just now because my daughter woke up for a second, but she fell asleep again right away. Okay. I just love her website. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's close these tabs. I love, someone said this is a Lipizan horse, which I actually went to see when I was a kid, a show of these horses. I accidentally called them lesbian horses to my grandmother from Texas. Very conservative. I was like 8 or 9. Yeah, Dad took me to go see the lesbian horses. This is the woman that spelled Gay in front of me, not knowing I knew how to spell. He was Gay. Bless her heart. But I'm a, okay, if you didn't know, now you know, I'm a horse girl. I'm a horse. If it wasn't evidence enough that my dad took me to this, what's the Lipizan? I'm gonna try to spell it and Google's gonna, Lipizan horse. Yeah. Okay, Lipizan, that's this one, right? There's the modeling. Okay. Because someone said that this horse starts out Slovenia. Okay. Characteristics. Color. They're gray. Okay, because someone was saying something that they start out black and when they grow up they become white. Or gray, okay. Aside from the rare solid colored horse, usually bay or black, most Lipizans are gray. Like all gray horses, they have black skin, dark eyes, and as adult horses, a white hair coat. Gray horses, including Lipizans, are born with a pigmented coat. In Lipizans, foals are usually bay or black and become lighter each year as the graying process takes place, with the process being complete between 6 and 10 years of age. Lipizans are not actually true white horses, but this is a common misconception. A white horse is born white and has unpigmented skin. So there has to be some symbolism there. Like she just didn't pick this horse randomly. Oh, but her hair. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm also going to buy this version because I love this picture. Like the limited edition website exclusive one is cunty as fuck, but I'm a horse girl, so Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. Don't you think she's at NASA in Houston? Why the fuck is Dory? Oh, no, okay, I'm wrong. Like, this is just a hangar. I thought it was maybe like Houston because of the flag and thought this was some kind of like spaceship part, but it just looks to me like a regular airplane. She's just at the private jet. There is an Instagram account called Shop Beyonce, and whoever runs that account finds everything that Beyonce wore. It's giving. Is this a hoodie? This jacket is like $5,000, and then she's wearing, but it looks so good. Cozy. That bag. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, her freckles are so perfect. Christian Dior. Okay, in the Instagram one, this hat got bigger and bigger because she knows the memes. She knows the memes, and she says, I got you guys. I got you all. Belt. See? Paris. Bolo tie. Someone said, are these Nicki's press-on nails? If you didn't see, Beyonce sent Nicki Minaj a note saying, thank you for thinking about me and sending your nail collection. I love them. Good luck on the tour. Okay, another. Oh, the flash. Oh, it's so good. So good. It's so good. So good. That smile. My chair is starting to fall down. That smile. That is the smile of a bitch who says, I have changed the music game for the 5th time in a row. You bitches don't know what's coming. I'm gonna peace out to Paris. That is the smile of someone all-knowing. That is the smile of... Okay. Face card never declines. My God. She's so fun. Okay, legs. She's so fun. She's having fun. I'm so happy for her. Also, to fly like that. The carpet is even like luxury. Taking off her boots. Oh my God. Face card, face card, face card. Bolo tie. I just love how, say what you will about Jay-Z, but how he was there with the kids every single night of the Renaissance tour. He's just done nothing but like support her, as he should, okay? As he should. But cute. Okay, they're kind of mixed. Oh, there's the hat. There's the hat. And the spaghetti. And oh my God, of course, the salad. Better not lose that ass though. Oh, the cowboy hat. Just effortlessly. I love that she's just wearing a hoodie. Okay. Cowboy Carter. Okay, we're at the... Yeah. Okay, so thank you for joining me as I geek out about this album. Let me know, have you listened to it? Like, what are your first thoughts and reactions? Oh, we're 40 minutes. Okay. I will be... it won't become... Like, I'm trying to really not pressure myself these days, like, to release album reviews, like, right when the album comes out, because I like to do a little bit more research. I like to build the PowerPoint. This PowerPoint I literally just copy pasted together, but I like to, have a deeper thoughts and commentaries about it and really have the songs soaked into my subconscious. And these are 27 songs, so try not to take too long. But if you I will really only have one other music review on here, and that's Sufjan's Javelin. But it'll be kind of like in that style. So if you like that, then stick around, hang out. I've been posting just lately everything on my mind. So if you're into that, then welcome. Thank you for watching this. I'm just happy for us that we have this album. Like, what an era to be in. What an era. What an era. Okay. Hugs and kisses to you. Please let me know in the comments, like, what's your thoughts about the album, or anything I talked about. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Miss Tina did not lie when she said that this album is special. She really didn't. And she's talking about her daughter, but she really was telling the truth. Okay. I'm just trying to think if I said everything I want to say, but there's space to talk later. Okay, so I need to go have dinner. Good night, everyone. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for stopping by.